If you've been following the Dakar Rally this year, you might have noticed this guy, Ross Branch.
He led the rally for quite some time and did that on a Hero? What's that? What is a Hero? At first, I thought it was a rebranded bike from a big manufacturer like Honda. I don't know why, maybe it's a color scheme.
But I thought these guys were just some really good privateers. Well, I've never been so wrong in my life. You see, after doing some digging, I realized that the Hero rally bike is not a Honda copy.
In fact, it's more of a middle finger towards Honda. In particular, this is the story of the Hero Rally project, a brand you've never heard about, even though they're the largest two-wheeled manufacturer in the world for the last 20 years. Buckle up, because this story is absolutely fascinating.
A quick Google search provides some answers and even more questions.
You see, Hero is an Indian manufacturer, most known for their scooters and small displacement motorcycles.
Their X-Pulse looks like their most recent endeavor, rocking a perspective-shifting 200-ish cc engine. Now, if you go to their rally team, you'll see names like Wolfgang Fischer, their team manager.
Don't know about you, but that doesn't sound too Indian. And it's not just him. Most of their rally teams seem to be more of the European variety. What's the deal with that? So, does the Hero rally bike have anything to do with the Indian scooter manufacturer? Is it just a naming coincidence? Introducing Speedbrain, a pure, quintessentially German company. Ever since their inception in 2005, they've been working on some crazy bike builds.
For reference, just a year later, they won the Erzberg Rodeo on a Boxer Twin, a BMW HP2. They were so good, they became BMW's works team, developing mad bikes on different German platforms, like the G450X that won multiple enduro events. In 2011, they got their first Dakar stage win on a BMW.
And in 2015, they became the official works team of HRC. That's the factory Honda team. 1 year later, in 2016, their Honda collaboration came to a screeching halt.
Yet still, this was a 10-year-old company. In 10 years, Speedbrain managed to win everything that could be won, from enduro to rallies. They were true masters of their craft, hiding away behind the line of sight.
In 2016, things changed. It was that moment when a long-lasting collaboration between Hero and Speedbrain was about to start.
The first challenge was the Merzouga Rally in Morocco, where the combined team managed to get as high as 9th. That's a pretty darn good result for a brand new racing team. And there's a good reason why.
You see, the 2016 Hero rally bike was literally just a Speedbrain prototype with bold new graphics. Indeed, back then, it was just a rebrand. Hero came with the money, but all the engineering and know-how was as German as sausages.
Throughout the years, this prototype kept improving, and in 2019 we got the last update on Speedbrain's website. Early 2020 was also their last update on their own Facebook page.
It's like this legendary race team, Speedbrain, simply vanished. Without saying a word, they were gone.
There were also tons of speculations on the engines being used. Some people assumed they were units evolved from the BMW era. Some thought they were KTM engines from the Husqvarnas era.
And most people were, in fact, wrong. Engines Engineering was a company mostly known for two things. One, having an incredibly boring corporate name, and two, building exquisite race engines.
This Italian company had a portfolio of building track-focused power units, and they were the providers for Speedbrain and Hero.
Or at least, that's what I managed to find out, since there doesn't seem to be a 100% clear connection between them. I'm pretty sure, but wouldn't bet my life on it. Anyway, it seems like my original assumption was correct. The Hero rally bike is just a rebranded Western motorcycle. A rip-off, in a way. A walking billboard for a mass-market corporate company from India. A facade. And it would be fair to assume that if you didn't know Hero's past. And this is where things get really interesting. And all my preconceptions went out the window.
In 1984, one of the largest partnerships known to the two-wheeled world was about to be sealed, and so Hero Honda was born. It was a joint venture between Hero Cycles, manufacturer of pedal bikes, and Honda.
Yes, that Honda. Since the 80s, Hero's mission was to provide India with extremely fuel-efficient motor, and they would do that using Honda's own technology, and they were on track up until 2010.
But there came the problem. You see, the guys behind Hero wanted more. They were sick of being Honda's technology slaves because that came with a huge caveat. They were only allowed to sell motorcycles to India and a couple small adjacent markets.
And Honda didn't really care. They only left Hero with bottom-of-the-barrel components, while Hero wasn't really allowed to improve on their own either.
You see, this was supposed to be a mutual partnership, but Honda was proving to be the abusive spouse. And as most situations of this kind, in 2010 the divorce happened. Hero Honda became Hero Motor Corp.
This had two important implications. First, Hero had opened up huge markets like West Asia, Africa, and Latin America. Markets that weren't too different from their own Indian one. But second, it allowed Hero to dream big. To dream about one day building more than just scooters, to turn quantity into quality.
Sure, the path was riddled with obstacles, but at least now they had eyes on that path. In 2013, Hero acquired 48% of Eric Buell's racing company.
Yes, that same company went bankrupt a couple of years later, but Hero was left with some strategic components and patents.
Basically, they bought the know-how, and they had the resources, since back in 2001 they became the largest two-wheel manufacturer on Earth. And they held the title for more than 20 years. And it seems like, while doing all that, they slowly absorbed Speedbrain too.
Wait, I can hear you screaming already. Wasn't Honda the largest motorcycle manufacturer in the world? True, it was. But Hero is the largest manufacturer of two-wheeled vehicles. That's both pedal bikes and motorcycles. It's funny how, as a Westerner, I had never heard of this brand before, despite their size and scale. Shows you how there's new stuff to learn every single day.
I've been cynical, oh so cynical, never thought somebody...
Now you see where this desire to race and to be the best comes from. It's like having a kid with extremely strict parents. Once set free, that kid will try to conquer the world.
And that's Hero at the moment. The Indian business supplies the funds, while the motorsport division in Germany, formerly Speedbrain, does the development of the racing program. And they're serious about it.
In 2016, building an impressive technology center in Germany on the same premise where Speedbrain lived. You see, this was more than just a collaboration between the two companies. This was a stronger bond.
So, is the Hero 450 rally bike just a clone? No, it isn't. And that's what's brilliant about it. You see,
Hero was aware that building a bike from scratch, even with Speedbrain's help, would take ages, and would most likely be a shit in the first few years. So they took the Speedbrain prototype and kept evolving it year by year. They got better and better, step by boring step.
And the final step came in 2022, when Ross Branch mentioned that their rally bike got to be built from the ground up. That's what I truly respect about Hero. They didn't throw all of Speedbrain's work and knowledge out the window. They took something that worked for a reason and improved it until the result looked nothing alike. It was a natural evolution culminating with the modern-day 450cc rally bike. And for the most under-the-radar factory team, they've had some amazing riders like Ross Branch or Paulo Gonçalves. Rest in peace, Paulo.
Now I feel like summer on a rainy day, like there's nothing left in my way. So if I ever lose my mind, I'll be fine, 'cause you're my silver lining. And if my world comes crashing down, I'll be fine, 'cause you're my silver lining. Yeah, you shine.
In 2022, they were the first Indian team to win a Dakar stage. And in 2024, they were leading the rally. They had a real shot at getting the crown jewel, the Dakar. They were close, yet not quite there. But you know what? Now that I know more details about Hero and their apparent ethos, I believe they'll get there. Step by step, year by year. It's only a matter of time.
There's one question left. Why? Why does Hero even do this? Why develop the highest performance rally bike when all you sell are budget motorcycles and scooters? According to Hero, some technologies from the rally project can trickle down to their lower end models.
Sure. But crucially, Hero seems to be focused on one mission. You see, after their split from Honda, it seemed like Hero was seeking revenge in their own style, step by step. And if you ask me, I wouldn't be surprised if their next step in the following years will be coming after the company that held them hostage for so long. Yes, that's competing with Honda themselves.